Hi guys, Metal Mama here. I have a little bit of a special clip, a little short video I was going to do. My dad gave me some albums that I used to listen to when I was little. And there were some other things in with the albums that a couple of them were familiar with, and one particular album I was not familiar with. But I'm going to flip the video around and show you the records that I had that my dad kept, and the sets in these boxes are what I listened to a lot when I was little, because he had that, remember I told you about in that one video, I told you we had that disco stereo that when you played it, the lights on the, the screen on the lights, the screen on the speaker had lights in it, and it would light up as the bass kicked in. So that was pretty cool, I thought. You would slide the doors open and pull the center part out, and that was your phonograph, that was your record player. And then it had a track, of course, and a radio. So, but it was pretty cool, and you could slide that record part in and out, and you could close the doors back, and then it was, like a unit. So that was pretty cool. And it was, my dad won that on a punch board for like $0.25, and it was a big stereo. It wasn't small at all. It wasn't like this little tabletop things. It was a console unit, and he won it on a quarter punch board, which I thought was pretty cool, which I don't think anybody does anymore. But I'm going to flip the video around and show you these albums and talk a little bit about the albums. So we've got this box set here. I had two box sets that I listened to a lot. #1 hits of the 60s. This was like those K-Tel things. They used to put out those sets. I'm not sure what this one is, but there's this one, the #1 hits of the 60s, and this one, the greatest rock and roll hits. And this is like the set, I guess it's a mix. And inside this box here was another set that, that doesn't go with this. But I remember this one specifically a lot. This was the 70s, Superstars of the 70s. This set right here probably won't play. It is scratched beyond belief. You can see, look at the scratching on that. Of course, they're not sleeved. These others have been sleeved. So this was one of my favorite sets right here. I do recall listening to all of these. And I remember these other sets too. I remember listening to all of those. But this particular set right here, I do remember a lot. You can see some of the songs on there. I'm going to clean all of these up and see how bad they are. But I specifically remember this School's Out by Alice Cooper. I loved that song. And I just remember all of these on this set. I remember all of these. And this, of course, was the 70s, so see some of the songs on there I love all the 70s. One of the 70s is one of my favorite eras. You can see some of the songs on there. It's like, this is one of those, this says Warner Brothers special products, but I don't know, people from my generation remember like the K-Tel that used to put out like, specific albums and these sets, and it would have been something like this right here. Let's see, it says who this one's from. You can see I've got some writing on here. I was writing probably some of the songs that I liked or something the most, because they're like little numbers beside of them. See, look over here. And see, my mom's got, she wrote Daddy's name on there. This is still from the 60s. So these two box sets are 60s, and then this one was the one from the 70s, which I remember, and I really loved it. We must have lost the box because we had a flood one time, and that must have gotten ruined. The box must have gotten ruined. This one's not in great shape either, but at least they were sleeved. Now these over here, these two right here, my dad was in the Navy, so he picked a couple of these up while he was overseas. This is a Bill Cosby comedy album, and there's two of them. And I do remember listening to these, and they were pretty funny. So I don't know if these will play or not. They're pretty scratched too because they haven't been sleeved. But I do remember these. Daddy got these while he was overseas. He just found these in his closet the other day, and he thought I might want to get them, clean them up, put them in my collection, get them out of his way. And this one here, I remember. This one is his Monkeys vinyl, and look how scratched it is. It's pretty bad. You can see. See how scratched it is. I don't know if that'll play or not, but I will clean them up. See, there's some deep scratching on that. And this one, I didn't remember this one, but he liked it enough to keep it, so I looked it up on Spotify. This is a sound effects record. It's Perry and Kingsley. This is like pieces like you would hear on, like, you know, in movies. They would put like these excerpts into movies. And I do remember, let's see, which one was it? Swans Splashdown. I know you all have heard that. Pull that up on Spotify and listen to that. I know you've heard that little clip because I know it's been in several movies. But yeah, this is like little excerpts to fill in for audio spots. I thought that was pretty cool that he kept this one. Never heard of it. I don't recall listening to this one. Don't know why I would. I probably would now, but I don't know why I would have listened to it as a child. But this is one that he liked. He kept it. So, and it's pretty scratched. So he's had it a while too. So, but that's what Dad gave me to put into my collection. So I will clean these up and see if they still play. And I will do another video and tell you how they played. I really want to clean this setup and listen to it. So, but the others that were sleeved, they're not too bad. They stayed protected pretty good. They're not too bad off. They're dirty. And I'm sorry I'm holding it this way. That's so I can hold my phones for the video. But I don't hold albums like this, I promise. These look just dirty. I'll just clean these up and see how good they play. But they only look dirty, so they look pretty good from a distance up here too. So those were taken pretty good care of because they were sleeved. These not so much. So I'm hoping I can clean these up good and get them playing. I really want to give them a turn on the turntable. So I'll clean these up and give you another report on how they played. So that's it for today. Rock on!